Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. So I'm really excited about this one because I've been really into dreams lately. So I had to do this pick a card. So we have six piles over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, I'm gonna put a close up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have 6. Okay, so ground yourself, take a couple of deep breaths, okay? If you have a dream that you want to focus on, then definitely focus on that one when you're choosing. If not, if you just want to know, if you have just random dreams and you want to know what they are talking about, then just choose pile and yeah, that's it. So I'll see you over there. Alrighty, pile number 1. So if you chose this shell over here, this is your pile. And before we get into the cards, I have some little friends here with just some words or some symbols that may have showed up in your dream or may not. It's just basically some guidance for the reading, okay? So if these symbols didn't show up in your dreams, don't worry about it, all right? Let's see what else we have for pile number 1, please. Right. So we have falling, lost, teacher. You also have snake. Death, running, message, and sex. So for some of you, this could be about a love situation or let's say a lack of love. And it is sort of a warning, okay? You may feel like, not that you have to be with this person, but it may feel easy. You know, it may feel safe for you to be with this person, but I do feel like you deserve better. And it is time for you to walk away from that, okay? We have death, which is about transformation, right? We have running. It's time for you to walk away from that. You may receive a message. If you did receive a message, like a text message or even a letter, and you saw what the message was about, really, that message was for you, okay? It was directly either from this person or from the universe, okay? So really pay attention to that if a message did show up in your dream. If it didn't, it's like you really have to look closer. You really have to look at the signs because I do feel like something here is not the way it seems, okay? This person might be promising you this and that and the other. It's not true, okay? It's not true. And I feel like it's time for you with this teacher here. I feel like it's time for you to learn the lessons, okay, from the past. It's time for you to be a teacher to yourself and really figure out what the past has taught you, okay? I do feel like you deserve better. And if this is not about a love situation, it could be about work or about a lifestyle, and it's time for you to change something in there. Okay, I feel like you're not reaching your fullest potential. I feel like you're letting things slip away through your fingers and not really grabbing all the opportunities that you have in hand. Okay, so we have perseverance, miracle, passion. We have a lot of cards here for you. Renewal, yeah. Growth, destiny, nice, and gossip. So there is that snake energy of, if this, especially if this is about a career, it's, you may be letting people tell you what to do. Not necessarily tell you what to do, but you may be believing in what people are telling you and taking that as the truth, as this is what I have to do. This is the best for me. What do you think is best for you? Okay, don't give up on your dreams because it's time for you to keep fighting, especially having this shell over here. It's all about, we have this passion. It is about creativity. It's also emperor energy. Okay, about standing up, about standing your ground in this growth here. It's all about that. It's about standing your ground. It's also about learning from the past, So especially if this is about a love situation, is like, look at the signs. I feel like the signs are cautioning you. I feel like um, some messages, even in the walking live, some of the messages that you're receiving from this person, they are kind of sketchy. And I feel like you should look at them, okay? With this renewal in destiny, there is a new beginning here that is so much better for you because it's your destiny, it's your life purpose, it's the one, right? It could be your twin flame. And this, now what you're dealing with, I don't feel like it's the best thing in the world, to be honest. I do feel like you deserve better because I feel like you are stopping yourself from doing certain things. You're not fully following your your intuition, but your passion. All right, it's time for you to fight for those dreams. Everything is gonna be okay. Bubble bath and face mask. Take care of yourself. Take care of your body. Do the things that make you happy. Do something that matters. Okay, groundedness. Yes. You also have healing. And hanging tight, change is coming. Embrace it, definitely. And I do feel like you want to change. With that death card, you do want to change. But I do feel like you stop yourself. It's time for you to let go of that. Heal from all the toxic people, all the toxic situations and energies that you have around you. And it's time for you to go somewhere else. Okay? It's time for you to go somewhere else. So we have Three of Pentacles in reverse. And I usually don't do reversals. But for that to come up in the reverse, it's because it's really necessary. It's a really important message. Whatever you're dealing with, it's the people that you have around you, be it in career, being in love, they do not want to work with you. They are not doing things for your benefit, for the team benefit, or whatever. They are doing it for their own benefit. They're doing it for themselves, and I feel like it's time for you to do something for yourself. So I really feel like you shouldn't trust the people that you have around you. Yeah, Page of Wands. It's time for you to really follow that passion, to be creative, to allow that to come up, to follow your dreams. Three of Wands. We have Queen of Wands. Yeah, talking about creativity, man. King of Cups. Do what you really are passionate about for you. It's like, don't give a damn about other people. That gossip needs to go. And I do feel like when it comes to career, I do feel like there is going to be progress very, very soon that you have been waiting for. And people around you may be like, oh, well, you haven't seen progress so far, so maybe you should give up. And you start to believe that. You start to think about it. Don't. Keep fighting, keep pushing through, because the Three of Wands, your ships are coming in. The Four of Wands, it's really close. Four of Wands is about stability. It's about happiness, celebration. That is coming in. Your destiny is coming in. Renewal in destiny. Okay? So keep fighting. Keep following your passion. Keep being creative. Especially now that Mars and Mercury, Mars is still in retrograde by the time this video goes up. But Mercury is not retrograde anymore. So that allows us to breathe a little bit, okay? And I do feel like when Mars goes direct on the 14th is when you really start seeing progress. So until then, keep going for it. Keep fighting. Keep pushing through. Keep doing the things that you love. Okay? And relax. Take care of your body. I do feel like for now, it's like keep pushing through, but at the same time, breathe a little bit, because after that, things may get a little bit crazy. So it's time for you to take care, connect with this divine feminine energy, and a lot of self-care for you to be able to breathe and rest everything that you have to rest right now, because after Mars retrograde, I do feel like things are going to get really, really crazy. A lot of clients, possibly a new love. So really enjoy the time that you have alone, and really enjoy the time that you have for yourself, to take care of yourself, to heal, especially to heal, let go of limiting beliefs, and get ready for something new. All right? Hang in tight. Change is coming, okay? So pal number one, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow. If you feel drawn to another pal, definitely go take a look at it, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose these two little guys here, this is your pile. And the moment I took them, I got really, really excited because this is the twin flame shell and this is the star seed. So if you do resonate with the star seed, this is definitely for you. And I feel like this message is overall about like a higher purpose. You know, there is a mission that you have. You probably don't know what it is. You may feel a little bit lost, but I do feel like you are on the right path. And things that do feel like are about to change for you to connect with that life purpose or with that twin flame for that matter. Okay, this could be about love. But let's start over here before you look at your cards. Let's start with this little papers. These are symbols that may have appeared in your dream, may have not, okay? They don't necessarily have to appear in your dream, but it's just a little guidance for us to see what that dream was about, okay? So let's see if we have anything else for you. We have a lot. Okay, so let's see. We have dog. Ooh, love it. Well, we'll see. Death, because dogs may have a lot of different meanings in dreams. You have lost, message. Okay, we have falling, rain. Ooh, I do love this. Love, running, and man, we have fire. Yes, I so love this because I do feel like you have been, especially if you were a starseed, when, especially in like childhood and um, as we grow up, we often feel very isolated and we often feel like no one understands us. You know, we're the outcast. We're the people, the weird people that no one talks to and no one wants to talk to because we're so weird. And I feel like now you're start to realize your worth, realize where you should go. You know, with this death here, you're going through transformation. And I do feel like you may have gone through a dark night of the soul or a deep depression, a very rough period, rock bottom. You possibly lost your job. You possibly lost a lot of stuff. Possibly went through a breakup. It is all for your highest good. It is all to get you on the path of where you should go. Okay, and I do feel like with this running, usually it's running away from something, but I feel like it's things moving really, really fast. Really, really fast. I feel like your rough patch has been gone, okay, and now things are getting way, way better. Especially with dog and love. Dogs are all about loyalty and unconditional love, right? So this could definitely be a twin flame coming through your path. Someone from the past returning, and this time it's serious, this time it's solid, okay? And with this fire here, whoops, with this fire here, it's all about creativity, it's all about expressing your feelings and just going for it, you know, keeping that fire burning. So let's start over here. We have guilt, we have balance, yeah, faith, soulmate, what did I tell you, and service, yes. So again, with that guilt over there, guilt and balance, with those two coming up, it's next to each other. It's everything is balancing out. Okay, you may still not see the light very clearly, but everything is working out just fine. You're getting into a very solid and beautiful place for this relationship to grow or for this business, for your life purpose to grow. So just have a little faith, trust the path you're on because it is meant for you, okay? And I do feel like it's time for you to take action with that fire there. Take action, all right? Don't be afraid to go crazy, to do something wild, all right? And with that message, you may have received I don't necessarily see a text message. It could have been, especially if this is about love, but I feel like it's more of a letter or like on a like TV news. You may saw like a TV and the news were on. What were they saying? You know, I feel like the message that you've received, if you've received anything, it's really important that you pay attention to that because it would a message directly to you. Okay, and when it comes to your life purpose, it's all about service. It's all about helping others, which is what us star seeds are here to do. It's to guide others in whatever way we can. Okay, sometimes it's just guiding our family members to be happy. Sometimes it's really having an impact on the world. Sometimes it's by your business. Sometimes it's just by doing the things that you love, because by doing that, you're already inspiring others. Okay, and with this rain here, it's like everything is balancing out. Everything, rain symbolizes cleansing. So everything is going straight on the right path. Okay, so let's see what else we have. What are your dreams telling you? And this, I feel like, is specifically about that message. Okay, so if you did receive a message on your dream, that was a sign. Okay, and also, if you saw a specific person, that is the person. If you saw a specific you doing something specifically, um, in regards to work, or if you are getting specifically like traveling, it is really important for you. Okay, so really, if you're thinking about a specific dream, take a look at all that is there. Okay, because it is telling you stuff. Like, for example, if a dog showed up, maybe your work is about, not necessarily with animals, but about having that loyalty, or creating a business that is set on loyalty, on love, maybe love counseling. Okay, really take a look at all the dream symbols that were in your dream, analyze them, and figure out what they mean. Okay, we have self codependency. We have I'm worth more. Yeah, and water. Go with the flow. It's also, you may have seen a river in your dream. I'm getting that very specifically, and very like importantly. If you did see a river, that is one of the biggest messages of like, go with the river, go with the flow of the river, let it go, go with the flow. Allow yourself to, each day just go with whatever happens. Don't overthink, don't try to control the situations, allow them to happen naturally. All right? And also, trust your gifts, trust yourself, and open your heart to love. Because I do feel like you may be a little bit blocked when it comes to that. I do feel like you may be rejecting a little bit love, and you may actually feel feelings, but you're like, nope, I don't have a heart. I don't want to feel anything. I'm out. I don't want love. I'm done with that. Feel it, okay? Because I do feel like this person is, twin flame and soulmate. I do feel like this person is meant to be on your path for a very good reason. And trust the work that you've done on yourself. Trust the healing that you've done with the self codependency. It's like, you can keep your independency. You can keep like being who you are without having to sacrifice anything from your life and still have a relationship. Okay, so let's see what the tarot has. Four of Pentacles, there is that holding back. Three of Swords, man, talking about pain. Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, High Priestess. Yes, so like, I do feel like most of you are star seeds. I feel like most of you resonate with that. I do believe like all of us are star seeds, but I do feel like some of us have been having more lifetimes in other planets, and I do feel like most of you, this is your first time here on planet Earth. Okay, but if you don't resonate with any of that, that's totally fine. You don't have to resonate. It's just, you're starting to come out of this Four of Pentacles, Three of Swords, of all this pain, of all this holding back, of, oh, I'm not gonna get love because I'm done with that, I've been hurt too much, screw it, to, okay, let me look at my options. Okay, now I have other options. All right, I'm starting to enjoy it. And you nurturing not only other people, but also especially yourself, with this self-codependency here, especially yourself, you not going for something, because this Queen of Pentacles, like, she gives, but she knows that what she's worth and who is worth receiving her pentacle. And I feel like with self-codependency and worth more, that is all that this is talking about, is you know exactly where to put your energy, be it love, be it career. You know exactly where to go. Maybe not in a 3D kind of way, but with your intuition. It's like every day, if you feel like going right and you should go left, man, I'm gonna go right because I feel like that is the right thing to do. You know, it's also saying a little F you to society. If your life, your career path is something that is not seen as normal or as acceptable, you know? So I do feel like better days are coming. And when that comes, sort of look at the options, you know, just just analyze them, okay? Be open to love. All types of love. Love for your career, love for your parents, for your family, love for this person. Okay, and go with the flow. So pile number 2, this is what I have for you. Hope this resonated, hope it helped. If you felt drawn to another pile, definitely go check it out. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. So if you chose this guy right here, this is your reading. And I can tell you, by the way, that whatever dream you had, or whatever dreams you have been having, I feel like it's not only dreams. You possibly have started seeing a lot of synchronicities, a lot of possibly you had the same dream a lot of times, possibly you've been having a lot of deja vus or stuff like that. Whatever is happening to you, it's important, because this is like my sort of angel guidance and your spirit guides and the universe guidance. So it's really important. It's really all about messages that you really need to hear. So whatever dream you had, it's really, really important that you had it, and it's really, really important that you look at those meanings, okay, and analyze your dreams. So I'm going to start here with these little papers which have some symbols that may or may not have appeared in your dream. Don't get too caught up in that. It's just a little bit of guidance through the reading so we can see what your dream is about, okay? But some of the symbols may have appeared, some may not. Let's see if there's anything else for you. Okay. So we have sex, death, love, and sand. I kind of feel like you're overthinking things. You're thinking your feelings and not truly feeling, because this sand right here, it's very material like. It's not the ocean, right? The ocean, water, which rules emotions, it's much more material, solid, and thinking, you know? And I feel like it's time for you to connect a little bit more with this passion, with this love, okay? Maybe if you are in a relationship, maybe you're not giving enough to your relationship, or maybe you're not showing enough love, or this could actually be your person not showing you enough love and you're feeling neglected. Maybe you have been single for a very long time and now you may be receiving a new relationship or something like that, and you're blocking it a little bit. You're not necessarily blocking it, but you're resisting it. I kind of sense a little bit of fear almost, you know? And with this transformation, it's allow the transformation to happen, you know? Allow the new beginnings to show up. Be crazy, okay? Allow yourself to feel your emotions. Perfection, joy, yes. Connect with fire. You may actually be a water fire cusp, so like Cancer Leo or Scorpio Sag or Pisces Aries. It's time for you to connect a little bit more with the Aries side, with the fire side, you know, with the Aries Leo Sag. Even if you don't, if you're not a cusp, it's time to connect more with that fire energy, okay? Mars is still in retrograde, but it is going to go direct on the 14th. So then we have like all the free path ahead, clear path ahead to use that fire energy that now may be a little bit all over the place. But it's time for you to trust and to just go with the flow. Just go with your feelings. Okay? We also have abundance. So this could actually be about career, but abundance comes in all shapes and forms. And we also have confusion. Yeah, you don't have to see where you're going to go. Sometimes you do have to be a little bit impulsive and just jump. And you might jump into a treasure. Okay? And whatever the situation you're dealing with, like you may have received a job offer, go for it. You may have received, especially having here sex and love, I do feel like for most of it, it's gonna be about love. You may have started to connect with someone, or you may have been interested in someone, and maybe it's time to just, just enjoy it. Because especially having this shell right here, everything is being guided. You're being guided to you, to the right path. And with this perfection right here, maybe it's time for you to lower your expectations a little bit, not really, I don't know, overthink it, and again, not being so that sand kind of energy, that material, that solid, that I need to know where I'm going. No, just jump, just go, okay? Look at this, you are on the right path. New beginning on the horizon. The right path, I mean, you are the right path, and the right path is the one you choose to take. Like, dude, if you need more confirmation than that, I don't know what you need. Because again, with that shell, this is really being brought up to you by the universe. This is something possibly that you have been manifesting, or this is good karma coming back to you. Accept it, enjoy it, okay? You are really being guided towards this treasure island, towards this abundance, okay? So go for it. And we also have, look at your options. And I feel like this look up at your options is more in the sense of like, look at all the paths you can go. Not necessarily look at all the people that you have around you, but more like, I feel like it's more of an analyze your options. That you, now that you have, that you are in that sand energy, very material, very solid, grounded energy, okay, use that in your advantage. See, okay, if I go through this path, maybe, and this path is about not taking the leap of faith, maybe I'll lose an amazing opportunity. If I go through this path and take the leap of faith, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I can learn a lesson. Maybe it's worth for me to trust this. Okay? So what else we have? Nine of Swords, yes, a lot of fears. We also have the Fool. I mean, you have Joy and Fool. Come on. Page of Cups. This could be someone coming back. Four of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. This could definitely be an ex coming back, or just someone in your path that it's not that you don't trust it. I feel like you don't trust the situation. If it is a new job, a new career, you don't trust the career anymore, that career path, or that field, or you just don't trust life. If it is about love, you don't trust love anymore. You're afraid of getting hurt, because of all the past pain and past relationships that didn't go that well. And I feel like it's really time for you to jump into the unknown, jump into that fog. And the fog may go away, We have the Fool and the Page of Pentacles. Use that groundedness in your favor. It's like, be a child, be that fool, have that foolish kind of energy, but at the same time, every time you jump with both feet steady on the ground. Okay? And I feel like where you are right now, it's all very in fear. And with this Four of Cups, like, yeah, man, life is not the best, but I mean, what can I do about it? And you have that Ace of Cups right there, so maybe it's time for you to accept that new cup, to accept that new beginning. Okay? Take the leap. Take the leap. I really feel like you won't regret it. Trust this. Alright? So pile number 3 is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow. If you felt drawn to another pile, definitely go check it. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 4. So if you chose this show right here, this is your reading. And for some reason, I'm getting that for some of you, you may receive unexpected money very soon. I don't know why, but that was just something that I was getting from that shell. Because overall, this talks about a positive outcome. and you being on the right path, but I'm kind of getting that is specifically about money. But we'll see. We have this little cards right here with just symbols that may have appeared in your dream, may have not. Okay. Um, if they didn't appear in your dream, don't get too worried about it. It's just a little guidance for the reading. Okay. If they did appear, that's great. Okay. So let's see what we have. All right. So we have running. I also saw ocean right here. Yeah. Have car. All right. Death. This death has been showing up like crazy. And lost. Um, you may not really know where your career is going. Maybe not even career, take it however it resonates. Somewhere in your life, you haven't really been feeling completely grounded and completely safe. I feel like that's the word, safe, secure. Like at any time, you could have lost the car, right? At any time, you could have lost the person that you have in your life. At any time, you could have lost the career that you have in your life. It's like a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear, especially. And I feel like with this car, especially in your dream, if you did dream about a car, if you weren't the one driving, you were letting others or just life overall take control of your life. And maybe it's time for you to get that wheel and move the car, drive the car yourself. Okay, and how do you do that? By connecting with your emotions, because if you did dream about ocean or water, beach, whatever, I do feel like the water was a little crazy, possibly like a storm happening or something like that. It is because you are not facing your emotions, I feel. You're afraid of facing your emotions. And this is not about like if you feel love for this person or if you're happy in the career that you want. No, I feel like it's about the root of those fears. Because those fears that are not letting you drive the car, the root of those fears are based on emotion, on something from your childhood, on a past experience that you've been through that created that fear. And I feel like you're ignoring the fear, putting it aside, because feeling it, it's so hard. And it is, but it is worth it. Okay, and transformation here is coming. So that is that unexpected abundance or money that I was getting. It could be an unexpected lover. But oh wow, yeah, you were the one who got a lot of tarot, so we have a lot to talk about. Let's actually start there. Why not? But yeah, so yeah, let's go. We have Empress. Yes, new beginnings. Wheel. Dude, nice. King of Swords. I'm gonna lay them all. Ace of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. Knight of Cups. Eight of Swords. Yes. Death. We have Death twice. Look at that. Queen of Swords. Oh, that's amazing. King of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. And Ten of Wands. There's this Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. It's talking about that fear. About that feeling trapped in a situation and feeling like it's impossible for you to run away from that. Maybe you're caught up in a job and you want to create your own business and you're like, man, that is never gonna happen because it's just not for me. It is. But it's fear that's getting in the way. I feel like you're afraid of getting into a new beginning here, and death and transformation really needs to happen. Also, if this is about love, I feel like there is someone around you that is not very supportive, and I don't think you know this. I feel like for you, it's like I feel like they control you in a way. It's like their advice is the ultimate truth, and you don't give yourself the time to figure out what the truth is to you. Okay, but I feel like for most of you, this is about career. But you've been a lot in this King of Swords kind of energy. Maybe it's time for you to calm those waters and connect more with this divine feminine kind of energy. Allowing the the water to run, allowing your emotions to come up. And as you do that, you start seeing growth. You start seeing that Seven of Pentacles transforming into the Ten of Pentacles. I was not going to say that, but the Ten of Pentacles did come up to my mind. So, hey, a lot of money, something stable, secure, something that you are not feeling right now. And that is all possible due to a new beginning, due to you taking the wheel and turning the car to the direction that you do want, not to the direction that other people want, to the direction that you want. Okay? I really feel like it's time for you to take back control of your life and do the things that you really are passionate about. Like, we only have one life. Well, we can incarnate, but but life is too short for you to live by other people's rules, you know? But let's see, we have creation. Yeah, create your own dreams. Manifest whatever you want, be that empress. Give birth to the hell you want. Everything is yours. I feel like the moment you start stepping into the things that you are really passionate about, the Seven of Pentacles and King of Pentacles shows up immediately. I really feel like you are a very incredible manifester. Okay, we also have victim. There is that, I do sense like childhood, possibly around money or career. Possibly you were always set on a path, on a specific career because your parents wanted you to do that. Now it's time for you to get out of there and for you to actually start driving the car, for you to start pursuing your dreams. Okay, it's time for transformation to happen. We also have a recovery. I do feel like it's a lost dream. A dream that you never really pursued and you just forgot about it. Okay, for some of you, this is about a lost love, a love from childhood, and especially if you have like arranged marriages or something like that, possibly you were in love with someone and your family sort of arranged a marriage with someone else, and take this however resonates. It doesn't have to be this scenario specifically, but I feel like they arranged a marriage with someone else and you sort of just forgot that person that you were with. Now it's time to go back and follow your heart, follow your dreams. Okay. We also have expansion. Yeah. It's like whatever your heart really desires, it is going to bring you a lot of money, a lot of love. It is going to bring yourself, your truest self. Okay. Oh, dude, I swear, don't look at the cards. Be unapologetically you. Look at your shadow. Yeah. I really feel like you need to do some shadow work, some healing around, especially childhood. I'm really getting childhood. I don't necessarily feel like it's inner child. I just feel like it's some beliefs that you created as a child or some dreams that you lost as a child. It's time for you to go back there. Okay? You can do it. Be careful. Something is wrong here. Yeah. It's like I don't feel like the path that you're in right now, it is the right one. Because it was created for you. You didn't create it yourself. It's time for you to create. It's time for you to be the empress. Okay? It's time for you to take back control of your life. That is the biggest message here. Because that is the moment where you start seeing money. That is the moment where you start seeing love, abundance in all shapes and forms. Is when you start creating your life and not letting others create the life for you, right? Be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and to do the things that you want. I also feel like you haven't been talking too much, like your opinions. I feel like people may even listen, but I feel like you don't think they listen. It's like whenever you talk, people just, oh, yeah, right, keep talking. I'm not hearing, you know? And I feel like it's time, and because of that, you possibly stop talking and stop sharing your opinions or your ideas. Maybe it's time to share and talk, okay? So pile number 4, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow. Feel free to check any other pile, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, pile number 5. So if you chose this shell, this is your reading, and it's really interesting that you have this shell because we have some little cards, that is where we are going to start. And the Death card has been showing up like crazy, and that is about transformation, right? So it's really connected with that shell over there. But let's see what we have for you. These are little cards with symbols that may or may have not showed up in your dream. If they didn't, don't worry about it. It's just a little guidance for what your dreams might mean, okay? So let's see what we have for pile number 5. Okay, so we have pregnancy that fell to the ground. We have lost. This has been showing up like crazy too. Test. Well, we have a lot of different cards that haven't showed up in other piles. We have fire, fight, dog, naked, house, yeah, message, and X. And I kind of feel like where this is going is you're too caught up on your comfort zone, on the things that you were supposed to love, on the things that you are supposed to do, on the supposed, and not so much on the new, not so much on the, let me see what innovation I can bring to the table, be it career, be it love, whatever it is. I feel like you're starting to lose a little bit of adventure, of excitement. And for some of you, I don't think you have cheated, I don't think you ever thought about it, but if you are in a relationship, in your dream, you may have received a message from an ex, or an ex may have showed up, and I feel like it's just a way of your unconscious to say, like, hey, you're not really losing yourself, but it's like your old life with all that excitement and with all that fun, with all that like childlike, you're losing it a little bit. Maybe it's time for you to bring your inner child to a happy place again. You know, maybe it's time for you to sort of be wild, be crazy for a minute, and just do things differently. I feel like you're fighting against your wishes, your fire, right? You're fighting against what you really want to do. And especially with this fire being above the house card, your house might have been on fire. And for me, that is a strong indication of like, it's time for you to break free. It's time for you to go back from, not go back, it's time for you to release the beliefs that you have, or the things that you not the things that you've been constructing, like release them completely, but it's time for you to start creating new stuff. Especially if this is about a career, for example, maybe it's time for you to innovate, start something new. You may have been caught up in a very like, oh, this pattern, this formula works, okay, so we're not going to touch anything, it's perfect like that. Maybe it's time for you to change things up a little bit. Maybe it's time for you to just do something crazy, do something different, okay? And with that naked, maybe it's time for you to put yourself out there, okay? Maybe you want to pursue something and you may be scared that your parents are not going to approve, your partner is not going to approve, just anything. Maybe you want to do something and you're scared of society not liking what you do. Go, do, speak, whatever, just do, okay? It's really time for you to birth new creations. And not really, I feel like for some of you, you may actually have dreamed about an abortion. It is you fighting against, resisting your wishes, resisting your creativity. Okay, so let's see, we have discovery, yeah, makes sense, forgiveness, trickery, vanity, impasse, yeah, and we also have bittersweet. And it's really interesting that we have trickery, vanity, and impasse. It's like you're wishing for something to change. You're wishing for maybe you're not wishing it consciously, but it's, I feel like part of you, it's in that Four of Cups energy of like, oh man, my life is boring. I don't know what to do to change things up. I'm just so bored. I want things to be different. You're creating that for yourself because you already have all the ideas. I feel like you already know what you need to do to spice up your life, to, I don't know, just bring a different energy into your life, and you're resisting it. Because maybe you have tried it in the past and things didn't go that well. Well, try again. Maybe in the past it wasn't the right time. Okay? Forgive yourself for not, for anything that happened. Now I really feel like it's time for you to do something different, for you to do something that speaks to you. Discovery. It's time for you to sit your ass down. Actually, I said that in a reading somewhere. I don't remember. Maybe it was in the weekly. Um, of this week that passed, where for some time I was like, sit your ass down and ask yourself, what do you want in your life? What do you want to do? How do you want to go? Who do you want to be? What is the life that you want to live? It's like, are you really living at its fullest? Are you really doing everything that you can to have a happy life? I really feel like you want to create something new, be it literally a pregnancy or just a new job, a new love. Do it. Okay? And bittersweet, look at your options, look at the things around you, and see how you can create new stuff from there. Okay? Also, look at the people that you have around you and see if your relationships are making you happy, if you're really happy with the things that you have. Okay? So we have you are not alone. Let me move this here. We'll grab them later. You are not alone. Learn the lessons. Yeah. Something needs to end. Dude. Forgiveness. We have forgiveness twice. And speak up. Maybe you're... I feel like you lost your voice a little bit. I feel like you came to this place where you're like, oh, it's just not worth it because no one is going to listen to me. Especially if you want to start a new career, it's like everyone is going to say that I'm crazy. No one is going to agree with me. No one is going to support me. And that is not true. That is not true. Because, I mean, people may not support you, but if you have yourself, if you trust in yourself, if you trust where you're led, you are never alone. Okay? Especially because you're always being guided. Okay? Even if it is just for you to learn a lesson. But I feel like the lesson for you to learn is now. The lesson for you to learn is with the things that you have right now. Are you really happy? I do feel like something here needs to change. Okay? So let's see from the tarot what we have. We have the Strength card. Fighting for your dreams. Sun. Wow, a lot of Leo energy. Two of Pentacles. Hermit. Could be Leo, Virgo. Five of Pentacles. And Five of Wands. I do feel like whenever you start figuring out, whenever you sit your ass down and ask yourself all the questions, you start finding the answers. But then immediately after, you're like, oh, but I'm going to be alone. Oh, but nothing is going to work. Oh, but what if this happens? And what if this, that, and the other? It's like you find all the answers. You take a time for you to breathe and just be calm. And then the second later, you're already overthinking and thinking about everything that could go wrong. Think about all that could go right. Think about the things that could bring you joy. Think about how happy you could be, how free you could be. Okay? Be it career, be it love. This is going to be different for everyone. But it is time for you to change things up because I feel like you're always, not to say that you're moody, but I feel like you're a little bit moody. I feel like it's like one moment you're really happy with your life, but then it's like throughout the day, life is not so terrible, but then you come at night and you're like, man, it was sort of another day wasted. Do you really want to be like that and to live like that for the rest of your life? You know, I feel like sometimes you do appreciate the life that you want and you do love your life, but I feel like most times you're always in this Two of Pentacles, like, oh, well, maybe, you know? And I just feel like you deserve more. You deserve a happy life. And you can do that by going through rebirth, by transforming your life, by going through that pregnancy. creating new things. And I really don't feel like you'll be alone. Okay? By the way, pile number 5, I forgot to mention, like, through all the reading, I kept hearing the Spice Girls song, Spice Up Your Life. So, yeah, go listen to that song. That really has a message for you there. It's really time for you to spice up your life. So, pile number 5. This is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay? Bye bye. Hello, pile number 6. So, if you chose this shell, this is your reading. And before we get into this card, we are going to pick some little symbols here that may or may have not appeared in your dream, so don't get too caught up on that. But it's just a little guidance for the reading, okay? If they did show up, great, that's even better. All right. And with this shell, by the way, I do feel like you have amazing things coming towards you, okay? We have chase, running, we have rain, dog, X, and message. Either if this is an X or an old job, I do feel like it's worth pursuing, to be honest. But not in the way that you did before. So for example, if it's an X, it is the same person, you know, same body, but it is different. It is the same soul, but they've grown. I feel like that's what it is. They've grown. So it's not going to be the same relationship. So it's going to be the same person, but at the same time, it's not really the same person. It is going to feel different. If this is about a job, then it's time for you to go chase your dreams. I feel like this is a dream from childhood, and it's really time for you to cleanse with this rain, you know, cleanse everything that doesn't really make you happy anymore, that is not beneficial for you right now, and for you to start chasing your dreams, for you to start chasing what you really want, and do it with passion and with this dog heart. Like, do it with all your heart. You know, I feel like it's really about you following your heart, you doing the things that make you happy. And also spread your message. I'm getting that specifically. So you may have been a victim of abuse in the past. Spread your message, share that message, because it is going to help other people. Okay? There is some sort of message that needs to be spread. Maybe it's you about you reaching to this ex and telling them how you feel. Okay? I just feel like your voice is really important, more important than you think. And it's time for you to use it. Okay, this could just mean that it's time for you to pursue that music career that you so want, you know. But in alignment, you could be like a healer or a life coach. Grief, yeah, completion, whoops, and we have rejection. You may not always be supported in the path that you're taking or that you want to take, but I mean, we do have alignment. You do see now where you're supposed to go. Don't be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid to share your message of this grief. You know, I feel like you've been not necessarily lost, but I feel like you have been doing something that, even though it wasn't the worst thing in the world, you could have accomplished more. You could have used your voice more. I feel like you're not using your voice enough. You know, so you may be in a very good job right now, in a very good career that brings you a lot of money, but does it bring fulfillment? You know, do you really do the things that you wanted to do your whole life? That impossible dream, have you ever went for it? Is that it? I really feel like it's time for you to go for it, okay? We're by your side. I really feel like this is about you connecting with your life purpose. And as you do that, you connecting with happiness, because this shell is about happiness, okay? It's the sun. If it is a tarot card, is the sun, right? It's all about happiness, about rebirth. It's Leo energy. And I really feel like you have a higher purpose that you're not totally going towards. Maybe the time is now. Maybe the time is now for you to cleanse with that rain, for you to end stuff, and start pursuing the things that you really want, the things that really bring you fulfillment and joy. Again, not everyone is going to like it, not everyone is going to approve, but screw them. It's your dream, it's your life. You should be doing what makes you happy. Okay? We also have read, getting specifically books. It's funny because most of the times I do see this as journaling, but I don't feel like it's like that, because I feel like you have been through that part, where you are currently going through that part of alignment, right? Of journaling, of discovering yourself. If you're not, then definitely journal. But I feel like it's more about learn. And I don't feel like it's learn new skills. I feel like it's perfect new skills. It's like remember. It's more about that, remembering the skills that you wanted to use in the past. Remember those skills and go towards your real dream. Okay? I feel like it's more about remembering. Keep an open mind. We also have home. Yes. Let's put a U here. Let go of control. Everything is unfolding how it's supposed to. Stop what you're doing and follow your intuition and do the things that really make you happy. I really feel like you need to move out. Literally. For some of you, it's literally you need to move out of your parents' house. You need to move out of the place that you're currently, because by you doing that, you're already creating transformation in your life. You know, you're already transforming your life, and you're sort of putting that commitment to, okay, this is going to be the first step of the transformation. Okay? And I feel like it's time for you to break free from the four walls that you have around you and start creating, start imagining, start dreaming. Okay? Start using your imagination. And start using your voice. I'm getting that a lot. Like, you need to speak some sort of truth. You need to share something. So don't be afraid to do so. Alright? We have the world. Man, we have completion, stop, and the world. You really need to stop this. You really need to change something here. Ace of Swords, that makes so much sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it's a confirmation of using your voice, you know? Because this Ace of Swords, I always see it as like speaking your truth. And maybe it's about speaking your truth to yourself, being truthful to yourself, doing the things that make you feel you. Okay, creating something new that it's yours. Okay, fight for those. 7 of Wands, fight for those dreams. 5 of Cups, Page of I was going to say Page of Books, Page of Swords, which is really connecting with this book energy here. And again, I do feel like you need to be prepared for not everyone, and I keep saying this because it's really important. I don't feel like maybe you do know it, but it's not going to be easy. It's like when you're finishing this cycle, when you're starting this new project, starting this whatever, you need to be prepared for people not supporting you. Okay, not everyone is going to like it. Not everyone is going to support it. That's really important that you know it, for you to prepare yourself mentally for what's to come. But joy, okay? This is all about joy. And you have alignment and the Ace of Swords. It's something that is yours, okay? And also, I feel like it's about using that pain to create this. Using the lessons that you've learned, the things that you've been through to help others, okay? Help others. And I keep getting like, remember. Maybe, I don't know, maybe when you were younger, you had this really crazy dream of one day inspiring a bunch of people. Maybe when you were younger, you wanted to be an influencer. And then I feel like you started to grow up and people around you started to probably tell you all about the bad things about social media and the bad things about internet and how you shouldn't trust it and this and that and the other. And so you were like, and talking badly about influencers. And you started seeing bad influencers because there are influencers that are not very positive. And I feel like you sort of gave up a little bit on that because you didn't want to be that person, then don't be. Okay, you have the perfect opportunity here to be someone different. To remember, why did you want to be an influencer in the first place? Maybe it's about starting a YouTube channel. Okay? Just share your voice. Whatever you want to share with the world, share it. Okay? Now is the time for you to do so. Alright? So pile number 6, this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, hope it helped somehow. If you feel drawn to another pile, definitely go check it out. And yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.